What's up, MMA fans? Welcome back to MMA Ground and Pound, the YouTube channel with all the latest MMA news. Sean O'Malley puff and shuffle. Sean O'Malley's training style is in its own league. O'Malley really emphasizes safety with the addition of the bike helmet. Do you think his unique training style will catch on? Comment below. Jake Paul caught on camera. Jake Paul was caught on camera casually getting rid of something he didn't want anyone to know he had. What do you think was in the baggie? Let us know below in the comments. Khamzat Chimaev versus Karmaru Usman. After losing to Leon Edwards, Karmaru Usman returns to face off with Khamzat Chimaev on October 21st. Usman took the fight on short notice, but that isn't making him doubt himself. He had this to say during a recent TMZ interview.
I'm excited right now about maybe winning the jackpot of $1 billion in the lottery, you know? So I'm excited, and I'm like, okay, let me first and foremost, I always have to, I call my coaches and I throw the idea at them, and no one talked me out of it.
Usman hasn't seemed too worried about cutting weight, and he's even been poking fun at himself on his Instagram. Do you think the former champ can win against Khamzat? Comment below. Alexander Volkanovski cuts weight. Alexander Volkanovski was given 12 days notice to replace Charles Oliveira in his fight against Islam Makhachev at UFC 294. During an episode on his YouTube channel, he shared the challenges he'll have to face before facing off with Islam, mainly having only a week and a half to drop 26 pounds to make weight.
I'm that guy. Do anytime, anywhere, any weight, whatever it is. I'm the man for the job. If anyone can do it, if anyone can do this on 12 days notice, it's me. But I get to shock the world. Weight's good now, but I think I was 82 when I got the call up on the Monday. So I got the call up on the Tuesday. On the Monday, I remember I was 82 kg, which is pretty heavy. I knew that was just water though. Like I knew I'd get rid of that straight away, which was true because Tuesday when I got the phone call, Ash rings me up. He asked me my weight. I sort of laughed at the start, thinking, "Ooh, just yesterday I was 82," but I was already 79. So it just shows you how much I blowed, literally just from me dieting a bit and training a few times. I was at 79, and then literally on the Wednesday morning I was, I think, 78 or something like that, and then yeah, Thursday, last couple of days I've been 77. I'm even 76 today. So it just shows you, my body knows, man. My body just knows.
Are you happy with Alexander as the replacement? Do you think he'll make weight? Comment below. If you like our videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button so we can keep them coming. Tony Ferguson fight. Lightweight veteran Vince Pichel shares why he can't stand Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson and Vince Pichel have never stepped into the octagon together, but outside of the ring, they had an altercation. While training at Big John McCarthy's gym, Pichel recalls an incident. One day, he arrived to train and things escalated. Immediately before that, we knew he had a reputation for being a bridge burner. He's burned people before, and we all knew about it. So Big John kinda came up to us and was like, "Hey, Tony Ferguson wants to train with us." At first, I was like, fuck that guy, he's just a scumbag, I don't trust him. On the other hand, he'd be a good partner. So let's just let him come in, and let's train with him and see how he does. If he fits with us, shit, he might fit right in. And I might just be an asshole and he could fit in with us. Let's do it. He comes in one day, and then at this time, I'm just coming back to the gym. I had a very bad neck injury, so I wasn't training. I was still a little injured, but kind of getting over that hump and starting to get better. We were practicing Kimuras, and so we're just going over technique. I tell him, "Hey, I'm just coming back from a neck injury. Whatever you do, just don't do anything that's gonna tweak my neck with a Kimura." First thing this piece of shit does is he gets a Kimura, and then he continues to scissor me across my neck and just squeeze it as hard as he can. Not even touching the Kimura, just squeezing my neck as hard as he can. I started cussing. I think I punched him in the fucking dick or something to get him to let go. I get up and he's like, "What's your problem?" I fucking shove him, then Big John gets between us and I'm like, "Fuck this guy. If you're gonna keep this guy, I'm gone. I don't give a fuck. This guy's a piece of shit." Ever since then, I've just been like, "Fuck you, Tony Ferguson. I'll never be friends with him because of that, because he showed me what a piece of shit he really is." Do you like Tony Ferguson? Comment below. Paulo Costa injury update. Paulo Costa had to be pulled from UFC 294 and his fight against Khamzat Chimaev last week due to an infected elbow. Costa's been sharing his journey to recovery on his social media. The Eraser's first post late last week read, "Unfortunately, I had to do a new surgical procedure and I'm hospitalized. I'll need another surgery on Friday. On September 18th, I had my first surgery to remove the bursa and clean the infection, staph, with the full support of the UFC here in Abu Dhabi. Even after the surgery, we did everything possible and impossible that I could to stay in the fight. However, this week the infection returned, and I needed a surgical procedure again. I'm sorry for the fans. I know this fight was highly anticipated, and I'm sorry for my team and for myself, as I'm the most interested in fighting. After all, it takes months of training and money invested to be here. I would really like to thank those who support me, and especially the UFC, for all the support given to me from the first surgery until now. They put me in the best hospital with the best doctors. Daily monitoring by doctors here and Dr. D, UFC doctor. I hope to be back soon and that this fight can be held in the near future." Just a week after his additional surgery, he was back in the ring fighting. It's easy to see that his love for fighting. Paulo also shared an update yesterday from a hospital in Abu Dhabi. One of the places he's receiving treatment captioned, "So far, this hospital in Abu Dhabi is the place me, Tamara Alves, most visited. This great city is so diversity and just went back and forth here around 15 medical follow-ups. At least they have a very competent team and nice people." Tamara Alves posted this photo of Paulo's elbow. Now, and it has fans worried that he may be pushing too hard to come back, and that he just needs to rest and heal. We're wishing Paulo a speedy recovery with no more complications. When do you think Paulo will be back at it? Comment below. Jake Paul versus Jorge Masvidal. According to the Most Valuable Promotions, a fight is going down between Jake Paul and Jorge Masvidal on December 15th. Jake Paul also posted a video promo to his social media captioned, "My destiny is to be a world champion, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get there. December 15th is the next step in that journey." Live on DAZN. Do you think this is true? Let us know in the comments below. UFC Job Posting. On the UFC's LinkedIn profile, a job posting has appeared looking for an anti-doping compliance coordinator. After ditching USADA as their drug testing partner earlier this month, it looks like the UFC does not have a backup. Combat sports lawyer Eric McGracken shared this post on his Twitter account. Followed by, "Becomes very clear just how in-house this new anti-doping program with drug-free sport is going to be. What happens to make the UFC dump USADA without being prepared to replace them immediately? Does the UFC just want all the control over who fights and who doesn't? Comment your thoughts below. And that wraps up the news. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to catch all the latest MMA news. Here are the top comments from our last video. One fan said, "So, who is gonna get injured next?" And another said, "Oh man, that brawl was more entertaining than the actual fight." If you want to be featured in our next video, all you have to do is comment below.